Hi, I'm Cara, and welcome to Homemade Italian Cooking. I'm going to make for you one of my favorite sort of summer salads. This is a blood orange, fennel, and red onion salad with a really delicious vinaigrette. So the star of the show is a blood orange. These are from Sicily. They get the name from the color. When we cut into this, you'll see the deep garnet color, kind of the color of this shirt that the orange is. We have a whole fennel bulb, and I'll show you how to cut that. We've got some mint, red onion, and then we'll make a vinaigrette. First thing I'm going to prepare is the fennel. I'm going to cut off the end. I'm going to cut off this. I'm going to save these because these fronds are going to make a really nice garnish for us. So we'll leave those on the side. And now, as you can see, we've got a fennel bulb here. And we take off this hard one, set that aside. And now I'm going to cut it in half and then slice it super thin. You could even shave these on a mandolin if you wanted to, but for one or two bulbs, I probably don't want to get the mandolin out. Just going to use my knife skills here and slice through them nice small pieces. Fennel has got a beautiful licorice flavor. It's used in a lot of Italian cooking, and it's particularly nice cut raw like this in a salad. Okay, I'm going to put the fennel in a bowl and off to the side till we're ready to assemble the platter. Okay, I set that down. Now, a blood orange. So I'm going to cut off the bottom and the other side, and look at that absolute deep red color. Now here's the key to do it. Just take your knife and cut down. You could see where I'm doing. And you want to get that white pith off. I find this the easiest way to do it. By having a flat bottom, it keeps the orange stable. Look how beautiful that color is. Blood oranges are from Sicily. They're a little more sour than a super sweet navel orange, and which is why I like it in this dish. I'm going to cut this bottom off. Okay, in this case I've got it off, and look, comes apart very easily. And I'm just going to separate with my knife the segments. I like my segments whole like this. Some people like to cut the oranges in rinds. So there we go. We've got, I'm going to continue cutting 2 more blood oranges for the salad, and then I will show you how to assemble. So the next thing we're going to do is make a very quick savory vinaigrette. So I'm going to get a lemon ready. The first thing we're going to add is I've got a very kind of a small tablespoon of Dijon mustard. The next thing I'm going to put in is some kosher salt. I always like to add that next. We're going to put in some pepper to taste, kind of peppery. The next thing I'm going to add here is also a small tablespoon, about the same amount of mustard. I'm going to add honey. This is going to give some sweetness, which I think you need with the oranges, the blood oranges. So we're going to mix this up real good. Now we're going to squeeze in our lemon. That's going to give it the tartness. Okay, it's good. I'm going to grab a whisk here and start whisking this real good. Get that seed out of there. Okay. I'm going to add a touch of orange juice just to keep with the theme. And now as we whisk, I'm going to start whisking in and drizzle olive oil. Now I'm using a good olive oil here because this is important. You don't have many ingredients in this dish, and each ingredient will star on its own. So I'm using very thin stream, continuing to whisk, 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 whisk. And it's starting to emulsify a little bit, which means that it's getting to thicken. That And I think we're going to put a touch more. All right, that looks beautiful. You do not need a lot of dressing for this salad, so I'm making just a small amount of vinaigrette. All right, now we've got that, set that aside. And now I'm going to show you how to plate this. So I like to use a beautiful platter because it's kind of a nice presentation when you bring it out. So the first thing we're going to put down on the platter are the blood oranges. And I do this mostly because of the color. I like the color of these deep garnet oranges. I'm going to keep that juice there because that's important. Put those down first. Okay. We're going to now throw our sliced fennel on. Okay. I've got some very thinly sliced red onion. Don't need a lot of it, but you do want that little bit of a bite. And I've got a few more. All right, so we're gonna toss this with our hands. This has got a beautiful color to it. And now, this is sort of a very Sicilian thing to do. I'm going to put some fresh mint, and I'm just going to break off whole fresh mint leaves. This is going to give it such a summery, beautiful flavor, and it's going to go so well with the other citrus. And it gives a nice green color. Breaking up some more mint leaves in here with the honey. So you've got a good balance of sweet and sour and salty. And with that, I'm going to add a touch of salt. Always salt your salad. Okay. And now we're going to show you, I'm just going to make sure this is nice and whisked, and I'm just going to drizzle a very little amount of this dressing over the salad. Okay, set that aside. And now, I saved these fronds. These are the fennel fronds. And I'm just going to break off a few. Again, it's about presentation and garnish, and you pick up a little bit of that different texture, but you have the flavor of the fennel. Okay, this looks amazing. All right, so now I'm going to taste a little bit of this, some of the fennel. I've got an orange, a little bit of everything here, and I just need to try this because it looks so good. Oh my God. That blood orange is such a beautiful flavor. These are all the flavors of Sicily. On a summer day, have your oranges ice cold, and your vinaigrette, you know, would be room temperature, and then just snack on this, and I think you'll really enjoy it. If you want the recipe for this beautiful blood orange, fennel, and red onion with a lemon orange vinaigrette dressing, if you want this recipe, I have it below. Please subscribe to my channel, click the subscribe button, and I will see you next time on Homemade Italian Cooking. Thank you.